What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve Nato. I want to thank you all for stopping by the video today, and be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of the new videos I post here on YouTube. I'm here almost every single day showing you guys my new pickups, talking about sneakers and all things within the space. As you can see, for today's video, we have the brand new, extremely bright Nike Air Max 90 Green Camo. And these dropped back last week on May 15th for a retail price of $140. They ended up being pretty limited and maybe even a little bit more limited than the last kind of camo Air Max 90 which came out, which was the reverse duck camo. I didn't get my hands on those. I really wanted those, but did try for these to check these out. I was able to get one pair, and it showed up a couple days ago, and finally just getting to this video now. So it's an interesting shoe. I really did like the reverse duck camo pair a lot better than this one. The green, I really wasn't sure what it was going to look like in hand, and just as the video says, these things are insanely bright. I thought it was going to be more of a green, but this is really more of a Volt kind of lime, really bright green on the shoe. So not necessarily a bad thing, but I'm not sure I'm so hot on it, after taking a look at it in hand. But we'll dive into the shoe. I'll give you guys my thoughts and opinions on it, kind of throughout the video, and at the end, I'll give you my rating on a scale out of 10. So this is going to be a great video for you guys. We'll take a look at it both up close and on feet, and I'll give you guys my thoughts. So at any point throughout the video, if you have any questions at all, just feel free to leave those in the comments down below and we can chat down there. But I think that is going to round out the kind of intro for this video here. I think we're ready to dive in. So let's go. Let's take a look at the Nike Air Max 90 Green Camo. And here we are with the shoes. So as always, we'll take a look at the box first before diving into the shoes. And on the box, it's just a classic kind of Nike red Air Max box here. And on the size tag, we got Air Max 90 SP in ghost green and black for a retail price of $140. So back up to the shoes now. Like I mentioned, they were pretty limited, and definitely a sought after shoe. It did, sell out everywhere, pretty instantly. I was kind of even surprised I was able to get them. They seemed really limited, but pretty cool in hand. Just definitely this green is really bright. Hopefully it's coming out well on camera. But as you can see, we got primarily green, black, white, and this camo all over the sneaker here. So starting down at the bottom, of course, we got black on the back. The kind of towards the back of the heel here on the lateral side with that green air bubble peeking through. Then the rest of the midsole is white here, and you can see a part of that green outsole as well. And then you got this crazy camo design. It's a decent material. It's kind of nice. I don't exactly know how to describe it here, but it's a little rough. It's not like a suede or anything like that. But it looks really cool. I do like that pattern. You got Air Max written there in green, the black Nike swoosh over top of it, some more camo running down the toe and around the toe box. Green on the toe box itself, a little bit more black up at the laces. White laces there, more camo on the tongue, and green and black on the back. Onto the front, the green really stands out. Taking a look at it from this angle here, you got the green at the very top of the toe. You got the camo around the toe box. Green on top of the toe box there, more camo, white laces, and then a green patch up at the top with Nike Air Max written in black. Onto the medial side, again, everything kind of continuing on, and we'll get another look at that nice camo on the upper here, that black leather swoosh, black up at the laces, and green rounding out the rest of the shoe. Again, you could take a peek through that air bubble, you got green all through there, and that Air Max hit towards the back as well. Onto the back of the shoe, of course, the iconic design of the back of the Air Max 90. Here, you got all the colors again, black and green up at the top on the patch, Nike Air written there, green behind that, some camo wrapping around below, and then the white midsole to kind of tie it all together. Next, I did want to show you the extras that came with it. So, they went all out with this. They gave an extra pair of green laces, which does match the green on the shoes. You got an extra pair of black laces, could be a nice accent there. And then you got this nice hang tag as well. It's not as good of quality as other hang tags, like I guess kind of comparing to Jordans or even the other Air Max 90s I reviewed recently. The hang tag was much nicer, but, always nice to see, and that's a cool addition there. But I think for me, I like the white laces, but let me know in the comments down below which ones you guys like the best. Next, we can take a look overhead and take a peek inside the shoes to see the inner lining and the insole. And again, you got that really bright green for the entirety of the inside of the shoe, pretty much. You got a black Nike Air hit right there as well. The white laces, and then green on the back of the tongue, which leads to the size tag there for the numbers and information. Lastly, we got the outsole, which is just a classic Air Max 90 outsole. Nothing too different there, but primarily green and a little bit of black towards the back. But now there we have it for the extremely bright and green all over Air Max 90 Green Camo. So it's time to get these laced up and I'll show you guys what they look like on feet. So now there we have it for the Nike Air Max 90 Green Camo on feet. So like I've been mentioning, this shoe is just really, really bright, and I think the on feet really did it for me in proving that. At least when you check it out in person and actually see them on your feet, you really recognize how bright they are. So for that reason, I feel like I don't like them quite as much as I thought. After checking them out, it's definitely a nice shoe. I really like the camo design on it, and I keep thinking back to the reverse duck camo pair that I missed out on. I feel like this was Nike's attempt to kind of continue this pack. There might be a third colorway coming out as well. I think I saw rumored pictures of those, but I think Nike was really just trying to play out the camo, which they certainly did, and it got people to do that. But I think the reverse duck camo one was just so much better, and this one isn't quite doing it for me. I think it's really just too bright of a shoe for my liking. I used to kind of like stuff like this that was really bright, but not so much anymore, and I feel like it doesn't work too well on this shoe. But that's just kind of my opinion. Definitely let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. But as far as specifics on the shoe, it does fit just like any other Air Max 90, which is true to size. It's a very comfortable shoe and gets kind of more comfortable over time with wear. So all things said and done about the shoe kind of on its own for the model and the silhouette, it's great. It comes in at that $140 price point, which is not bad at all. So all things said and done about the Air Max 90 as a silhouette, it's definitely a good shoe. But in terms of this colorway, I think it's just not quite my favorite. And for that reason, I think I'm going to go and get into this rating on a scale out of 10. And I think I'm only going to give it a 7 out of 10, just because I feel like it's not quite my favorite in terms of being so bright. But again, that's my opinion. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Overall, I think that's going to wrap it up. We've pretty much covered everything here. We have covered everything and talked about all aspects of the shoe. I've given you guys an up-close look as well as an on-feet look, and I think we've rounded it out. So I want to thank you one final time for joining me today and sticking it out for the video. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet. As I said, I'm here almost every single day showing you guys new pickups, talking sneakers, talking streetwear, whatever it might be. So I hope to see you guys again in the future. But I think that's it. We'll cut it here. So thank you one final time, and I'll catch you guys again real soon on the next video.